All right, whether we want to or not, it's time to talk real estate again. Ozzie Jurock joins us. Hello, Ozzie.
Hello to you.
Red hot still, absolutely. So we thought we'd ask you a few of the common questions that people want to know about real estate, and you can kind of give us your prediction of where you think things are going.
Okay.
So the first one is, you have a house and you're thinking, should I sell it now and then rent somewhere and then buy back when the market crashes, because house prices are so high right now?
It's the most amazing thing. That's the question I get most of right now. And it's unanswerable because it assumes that there's a crash. And I got the same question in 2001, 2002, 2003. And if you sold, for instance, in 2002, you've seen prices since then rise by 100%.
And didn't get back into the market back then you're out of luck right now.
You're out of luck. And right now, the market is, since the beginning of the year, is up about 7%. In Calgary, it's rising an incredible 5% a month right now. So we're living in the world's most unreported inflation of all times, and hard assets are soaring. As long as we have huge amounts of debts in the world, then and creating more debt government-wise, we'll have more inflation, and it will settle in higher house prices as well.
All right. Second question, and I'm sure you get this all the time. From an investment perspective, if I'm looking to buy a condo, which condo do you think will appreciate the fastest? One on the Sunshine Coast, if I buy one in Kelowna, one in Nanaimo, which area of BC are the hot areas to buy right now?
The hard thing to answer there is that if I said, for instance, I actually prefer the Sunshine Coast, and people go and buy a condo on a leased land, which I don't like, or they buy a hotel-type condo, which I absolutely hate. I don't think it's good real estate. Or they buy a quarter share, which is also, in my view, a poor long-term investment. So I think it's more important to ask yourself, what are you going to buy in all of these markets? But clearly, what you should do is look at the news. Where the boomers go, they go into Vancouver Island, they've driven up prices in Nanaimo and Victoria, or where the blue-eyed cheeks from Alberta go in the Kootenays, or where a lot of capital investment goes in the north. There's a lot of opportunities out there. But look for the deal in any market, not just the market.
Okay, and you actually, in your latest newsletter, have suggested come up with a few places in the Lower Mainland and Greater Vancouver that you still think are going to take off.
I think we have a lot of areas that have become, like you look at Newport Village in Port Moody, it has a lot of ambience. It's like a little mini Kitsilano, you know, with your bread gardens and little pubs and your Taylor, and it's become the outset area of Broadway and Main, or you look at Steveston. There's a lot of areas emerging that you don't have to be actually downtown, but you still have the same ambience, and prices are still relatively reasonable.
All right, Ozzie, thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
And if you'd like to purchase a copy of Ozzie's newsletter to find out the rest of those spots, you can check out his website, www.jurock.com. You can email him at oz@jurock.com, or his phone number 604-683-1111.